I think all my gadgets and what again doohickeys are working. Doohickeys. That's a stupid word. To the person who made doohickeys, that's a dumb word. And people who just use doohickeys normally have to be at least 80. From my experience, at least. Uh, welcome to the screen. Welcome to the stream. Well, what is the stream? I haven't even begun. Still getting my links and whatnot all sorted out. So if you are here now, enjoy this solo time with me. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? But being as no one is here, I'm going to send out all these links. Alright, I think that's enough plugging. Let's get into the stream, I guess. Alright, today we are going to be playing the second term of Monster Prom. Last time we played it, I don't remember what ending we ended up with. I don't remember who we went after. I believe we went after Polly and she rejected us terribly. I was playing some offline and I got Polly, Vera, and Liam. This time I'm going to try to seduce Damien. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Damien in a sec. 1 second, everyone. I don't know why I said 1 second, it's been more than 1 second. But I think I got everything I need. Yeah, I got just about everything what I need. Okay, let's begin, shall we? So, I mean, yeah. It's just gonna be 1 player, second turn, full game. Alright. Okay, yeah, let me make sure my throat is ready for this. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. We already went over this. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? We're gonna be Roger again. Roger. And they pronouns. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Oh, this is different. It is clearly 6 weeks. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left as we fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our eight most. Wait, eight. Eight most charismatic classmates. Scott Howe, a world athlete who compensated for his really small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Jeez, ignore that. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22 probably. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Like I said, I got Poly already. It was actually really fun. I was actually a boy. When I told you guys, I stayed up late to get this one, and when I got her, I immediately went to sleep. But next is Damien, the boy we will be going after this time. Fearless demon with a taste for destruction, and a love of fire. Liam Delioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, an eldritch cutie from an endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Is that like Cthulhu? Cocky Lester Hewlett Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Oberlin, mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom. We only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid and ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom. We're now using our PhD in bullshit. My bad. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your characteristic stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that will better reflect your true selves. Let's start. The coolest reality show would be expert. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face the common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. I'm gonna go with this top one. Which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend? If you were to go mentally insane, criminally insane. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needs. This guy, that's creative. ATM. Yeah. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Click, come up with an idea. Yeah. That's not even 8 answers. What would be a killer accessory? Do I get to date 2 people this in the second? Imagine. Alright, I have very low boldness, so what raises boldness again? No! I'm gonna cry. Well, that was an accident. It was bathrooms. I needed to go to the bathrooms. I'm not reading this properly. My apologies. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding this locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says "Nothing to see here" and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you! Adorable, fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker, you hear, "My parents will pay anything," before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right. Adorable, quiet Fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him? You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. Sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership. I don't like that look. Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account feeling filthy rich, making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? Why not share some of it? You know, pets love hardcore death metal if you love something. Perfect. Let's crank that shit. Damien pulls out his iBand sheet, that's what their iPads are called, and blasts some truly vulgar sludge core. Quickly, the cries of "No, please just help me" are drowned out by the sounds of Yeti playing an electric pickaxe. I am curious. This is the perfect cover. Of comforting sound for sweet little Fluffy to be lulled to sleep by. Yeah, that's not his voice. It'd be more like a yeah. Now do I want to order those Komodo dragon skin shoes in a 4-inch or 6-inch heel? Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Those are the stats I needed. I mean, I still need more. I'm gonna be looking to increase my boldness and fun for Damien. But I'm gonna need, so going to the classroom was a mistake that we will not be making again. An accident. Let's see with Damien. Look at that fit. I can't do it. What's my most monotone voice? Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting the positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare them their components? Sure thing, Robo-Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set a cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation, I can't speak words, English, the English language is hard, is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculester, how much plus smarts must you have to figure that mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your oversimplistic methods.
However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems it seems to me in my metaphorical but not literal heart that it is not nice.
Did I say that I was gonna be nice? No, I said I was gonna be awesome.
Running back conversation to check for phrase gonna be awesome. Error, phrase not found. No, friend Damien, he never said it was gonna be awesome.
I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part, Calculester. Why are you trying to ruin my fun? It's a matter of perspective, Calculester. Where you see a table, Damien sees wood to set a flame to cook his food, so Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. Calculester is right, Damien. Be responsible. Don't set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria designated to arson. You know, the green one by the door in case of needing to set a fire on table, right? I don't know which one. I don't know which one is gonna work in my favor with Damien. Damien doesn't listen to the rules. Let's go. Yep, Roger is totally correct. I'm setting this table on fire for eating related purposes, which in a cafeteria is totally fine.
Premise that cafeterias are for eating related activities. Accepted. Running scan can be setting things on fire in order to consume the necessary nutrients organic beings need. Yes, it would appear that the process of cooking is common and that fire is indeed the preferred tool. Forgive my misunderstanding. What I thought was an act of senseless arson is rather a necessary step in keeping your feeble form alive.
My form is not feeble. But don't feel bad about the misunderstanding, Calculester. I'll forgive you if you give me money and help me set this table on fire.
Certainly, friend Damien.
Oh, and I could say eat your first one.
Even if I find it hard to believe I will be organically able to have a first one, that seems like an equal exchange for my misstep based on the interactions I have observed here at Spooky High.
And so it is. And so it was. Together, you and Damien tricked a robot into committing arson. Aw, romantic. To the person that said this was monster porn in the comments, you are correct. You are not correct. You're not correct. You're, in fact, very wrong. This is not porn. But it's porn-like. It's porn-like. Let's go to the bathroom. I need to raise my, yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Afterwards, you see Polly and Damien eating some delicious-looking cookies. Okay, Polly's voice is kind of hard. Hey, would you like to buy a cookie to benefit the Agent of Chaos? I'm trying to get my destructive capitalism badge. All proceeds go directly to the uprising of chaos over order, and it's tax deductible. As I was setting fire to a nursing home the other day, I heard a voice echo so loudly that my teeth rattled. It told me of an ancient order as it was described to me in 1,000 voices. Blood trickled from my ears. And then the voices gave me the badge of harassment for harassment of the elderly. And I earned my first badge for being unable and unwilling to stop partying. My goal is to get my goal is to get enough badges to make a bikini out of, then wear it and nothing else and everywhere forever. Her name is Polly, guys. She is a ghost. She has great tits from what I've learned so far. But yeah, she's a ghost.
My goal is to get enough badges that Polly makes a bikini out of him and wears it and nothing else everywhere forever. I wonder what badge we should go for next and what hijinks we can get into to earn it. You know what's crazy and chaotic? Being single and partying forever. Destroy the institution of marriage. Chaos is always better with some sensible agony. Replace all the water in the school with swarms of mosquitoes. I like that second one. Not so creative. What do you mean not so creative? That's as creative as it gets. Okay. I, I mean nothing is quite as chaotic or miserable as being covered head to toe in bug bites. And I particularly love it because I have ghost skin, so there's no way I can accidentally be caught in the middle of this. Yeah, and if any of those little motherfuckers try to come near me, I'll just torch them. Miserable munity minutue minua. That's not a word. That's not a word. It's not. You can't convince me that that's English language. Anyways, miserable word. Badge, here we come. Go team. Go. I hate it. I hated saying that. I hate it like pronouncing. I hate it like the fact that my mouth formed and let that phrase let out. Okay. The three of you immediately set to work, draining all of the school's pipes of water and funneling in swarms of live mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. Instead. Yay. Students try taking a drink of water, suddenly find themselves with a mouthful of winged parasites, stealing the blood from their tongue and gums. Students sit down on the toilet only to have their genitals accosted by thirsty, pointy probosci. Students go to wash their hands and then are unable to use them for the rest of the day because of how swollen they are from dozens and dozens of itchy, awful bites. Just when it seems like everything is on its way to practically perfect chaos, Damien runs over looking panicked. If Damien is panicked, you know shit is about to go down. Oh man, you guys, I'm in so much fucking trouble right now. My dads are pissed. Apparently mosquitoes are a really integral part of torture in hell, and I was not supposed to borrow large swarms of them without asking. Ah, shit. I hope you don't get grounded and miss next Agents of Chaos camping trip. What are you gonna do now? Probably misdirect my anger and frustration and rage at the nearest target. Well, that's your cue to bounce. You lose -2 smarts and -1 boldness. Damn it. I need my boldness. I'm gonna go to the outdoors real quick. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons the demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Nice. Zoe is catching up to you to get the latest development on Pirate. Roger and her spooky high seas fanfic when suddenly a portal opens up. Sorry, reading something. Sorry, carry on. Sorry. Never fear, the interdimensional prince is here. I have come to claim my bride. I'm sorry, Zoe, but if he wants to take you, I'm not currently, after you. So, I will sadly have to indulge in his, or husband, or non-binary life partner using the terminology of their choosing. How inclusive of him. The interdimensional, well, I'm not using the right voices. What voice would Zoe have? I feel like she'd have like a voice like Sue from My Hero. The interdimensional prince. I love when he pops up. He always adds so much wacky drama. That's not the right voice. Wait a moment. Weren't you previously Eldritch Horror and subsequently trapped in a totem deity's gourd? Yes, that was me. How do you get Sue's voice? Yes, that was me. Yes, that was me. It's a good thing I'm not a voice actor. You devoured my grandfather molecule by molecule, turning every atom of his existence into many million scarab beetles before crushing them and snorting them their powdered corpses. I'm sorry, that's totally not me anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna play her like the nervous girl. No, it was magnificent. Now here you are, in the body of a high school girl, but of legal age to consent, which is exactly my type. Not Eric's. Hey yo, I probably shouldn't make that that joke on live. Hey yo. Come, my beautiful devourer of worlds, be my horrific bride. Oh no, Zoe is such a spooky. Hey yo. Oh no, Zoe is such a spooky Heist fan. Bro, get off my screen. She might marry the prince just for fanfic purposes. Better stop this right now. Who am I to like? If she wants to marry the prince, who am I to stop her? Like she can like that's literally all her. Like no one's stopping her, narrator. Like if she wants it, I mean she can get it from the interdimensional prince. Be careful, Zoe. Be careful. Zoe has been married 17 times before and eaten every one of her spouse's minds. He's probably into that. Why get married when you can just bounce on this trampoline? There was a trampoline. What else was I supposed to pick? Trampoline. No, it's more like a trampoline. I love trampolines. As do I, my blushing bride. I love whatever you love. That's how good relationships work, right? You just pretend to like whatever the other person likes until one of you dies. Whatever. Here we go. Three of you run over to the trampoline that was in this location for some reason because high spooky high and begin to bounce. This is more fun than tasting the fear seeping out of every pore of my trembling prey. I can jump higher than you. I can jump higher than you. Okay. I can jump higher than. At that moment, the prince jumps so high that he is swooped up by a giant falcon. I'd like to see that animated. A giant falcon that immediately flies into an engine of a jumbo jet plane. I'd like to see that animated. Yikes. That probably hurt, but it probably wasn't fatal. The prince is immortal, right? Or is he just interdimensional? It's hard to keep these things straight. Fuck it. He's probably fine. And you get +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Yes. You also get a gorgeous giant falcon feather that floats down from the sky that's not usable in this game, but just be aware for the rest of this run that you totally have a falcon feather in your pocket. Where's me boy? Me boy Damien. My Damien boy. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? They're fits. I honestly don't know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everybody's too scared to fight me back. I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. We're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. I'll drink to that, Polly. I will drink to that. I will... a toast. A toast to Polly simply being hot all the time. That is her strength. That is something that she is great at. That's something that she excels at, you know? I don't mean to give you guys a sermon. I don't mean to give you guys a sermon, but Polly is the best girl. until you get that one, until Vera, until I got to Vera, and Vera was like, you know what? Everyone in this game is great. Unbelievably hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources, steal everybody's food, put it in a pile, that ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen the Troy's face? We just need you to get cat at Trojans. I'm not trying to screw Polly this round. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I think that's the wrong voice. Is that what yeah, I'm not gonna read it over. You guys heard what I said. I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Avian spends the rest of lunch piling everybody's food up in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountains trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Haha, food fight. I think it is a fight. I think a fight like this is how I died. That is not true. That's false. I know how she died. But I won't spoil it. But that's not how she died. She didn't die from a food fight. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon. Calling me sometimes. Alright, let's go be bold. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip, it tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness? Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness, thanks Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, you hear that Polly's just on horny dating app. Is that TM saying that they copyrighted that shit? Nobody wants to name an app horny dating app. That's just Tinder. Or Grindr. Swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried. What? What did you say this was called again? And it's an app for finding true love? Sure. But I never knew. I spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. And I could simply have been using this app? I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, though to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and I am only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of horny dating. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have a horny dating app? Why should you worry having a horny dating app when you could have your own? Yeah, you can actually own horny dating app. Why don't you just buy the entire company? Charm. Not so charming. Yeah, my charm's 3. I don't know what I thought I was gonna do with that, but let's see how this negatively affects me. A harem? My uncle Octavius bought me a harem when I was 15 years old. I never saw. I'm concerned, and I'm calling the police. I'm concerned, and the police are on their way. Excuse me?
Speaking of which, I wonder if anyone has been feeding the concubines. But in any case, it's not a heron I'm seeking, but a soulmate. Someone to sweep me off my feet and carry me away on a gleaming white horse. And also rescue me if I ever get put into a magical slumber or trapped in a thorn-covered castle or abducted by a dragon or cornered by the Duke of Marianas at a cocktail party. I did that in one breath. Alas, it seems as if I will have to accomplish my goals by myself. Too bad. You lose +10. God damn it. +2 boldness, but you do wonder if there's any way you can get invited to that harem. I don't know. She got that made for her when she was 15. I mean, she's 19 now, but that's still a little creepy. A little creepy. Call me sometimes. Oh my god, my boldness is shit. I need to raise that. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Damn right. All in the bathrooms, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold that you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in a mirror, right? What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. You're admiring yourself in the mirror when Principal Giant Spider strolls in. Moments later, Polly and Liam enter in a panic. Did you just see the principal come in here? No, we're done for. Unless which stall did he go into? That one where we hid all our Molly for the upcoming music festival? Okay, Liam, be cool. It's fine. As long as he doesn't check the toilet tank for some weird reason. From the stall, you hear the principal saying, "And now to check the toilet tank, as I always do before using the toilet." Curses! What's this? Says the principal. A plastic baggie full of small white pills. What? Pentacles? What? It's only because I'm speaking out loud that I'm reading like this. I read perfectly fine in my head. Could this be drugs? Principal Giant Spider bursts from the stall, clutching the bag in his dreadful fangs. Unacceptable, he chitters. Before you've even had time to make a plan, you hear yourself saying, "Those aren't drugs, they're..." Tiny spider eyes were created by the drugs. Principal Giant Spider stops mid-stride, but I don't remember taking any drugs. Is all of this a hallucination? Who am I? He says and looks down at his 8 hairy legs. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? I'm a giant he's having the trip of his life. No, you're not, dude. You're just a guardian gnome who's super high on some bad shit. Yes, you're our boon companion, Tipsy Tom, and you love gardening. Mind over matter, Tom. Mind over matter. But the principal will not be calm. He skitters from the bathroom screaming. He may never know his true identity again, but you know what's better? He totally dropped the drugs. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Alright. I'm going to focus on my boldness because that's shit. My fun is good. I'm cool with my fun. As long as it doesn't go any lower, I'm good. Alright, Damien, what's the talk? When you get to Damien and Zoe's table, you find yourself in the middle of a pretty tense situation. Dahlia and Damien are sitting right next to each other, chewing their lunches way too hard and furiously ignoring each other. Zoe is staring excitedly at the two of them, phone out, ready to film. Is this it? What, the final showdown before Stormy, Blue Nightmare, Dahlia, and Spicy Red Baby Damien? Is today the day the Aquinos family claimed the 8th circle of hell? Alright guys, I got my phone camera ready and rolling. You can start the bloodbath whenever you're ready. Any second now. Give us a fucking break, will you? We're not gonna resolve a centuries-old dispute between our families in this cafeteria. It's anticlimactic. Yeah, what kind of voice is that? Yeah, I'm just sitting here because Damien's scrawny and insignificant. I didn't notice him before I sat down. And I'm just sitting here because fuck you.
Yeah, fight.
For the last time, it's not dramatically appropriate. I'm not getting this voice right. You guys can't see it, but I'm flexing, trying to get into the role of big, buff. Jesus Christ. God, jeez. Okay. Zoe does not respond. Instead, she wordlessly slides two knives across the table and waits patiently. So what's your play here? Will you convince them to fight or convince Zoe that there's something even juicier going on? Well, you know what they say. If you're not fighting someone to the death, it's usually because you secretly have feelings for secret sexy feelings for them. Look, I know you guys can't actually fight for the eighth circle of hell right now, but you want to fuck each other up at least, right? How about a thumb war over dessert? A thumb war? That's clearly beneath me. You know what's beneath you? Your butt. How dare you? 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare thumb war. 5, 6, 7, 8, my thumb is full of boiling hate. Is that the actual, finisher? Is that the last line of I declare thumb war? God, stop punching me with your thumbs with your other hand. I will when you stop hitting mine with the hammer. Never. Your fruit cup is mine. Not if Mr. Dynamite has anything to say about it. Damien shoves a stick of dynamite into his fruit cup, destroying the cup, cracking Zoe's phone, and effectively ending the thumb war. Yes, it's just as the poets say, in the contrast of war, the only true winner is the dynamite salesman. And me, because I got to blow up a fruit cup with a dynamite. And me, because I won the thumb war. The only thing you won is my fist in your mouth. Damien looks happier now because there is no better dessert than gracious violence, and he surely notices he got an extra portion thanks to you. Yay. What is my roommate cooking? It smells kind of good. I might have to go check it out. Alright, let's try boldness. Try boldness. We need it. One day you skip class and just hang out in the back rooms because you respect no authority, as one does. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. You do some graffiti on the wall. No way. Graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out that wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall. It says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. Then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyways, lucky you. You see Calculester happily tending to his favorite little aloe vera plant when suddenly... Calculus! No. Calculester, thank the fates we found you. A terrible curse has befallen us and we require your aid. I was built out, literally. I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose, but my prime directive remains. Well, as you may know from religiously following our TV tropes page, we are currently engaged in a vicious struggle against the sun itself. The sun is a mighty foe capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victim to its wiles. Behold. Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns. And so we come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm in our time of need. Let us cut the leaves from your little plant so that we might avail ourselves of its healing properties. Allow me to clarify your intention. You request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns. We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from a terrible curse. International conflict detected. I do not want to do this thing. International. What the fuck? I can't read. But I am too kind to say, friend Roger, what do I do? That's not the voice. I keep messing up the voice. This is why I can't be a voice actor. I mean, not that I was pursuing a voice acting career, but if I thought about it, it'd be a bad idea. Think about this logically. Many people have done terrible things, but no plant has ever committed an evil act, so isn't this plant worth more than the entirety of monster kind? If you're looking for an aloe vera plant, why don't you just
Ask Vera. Aren't they related or something?
By the goddess, is it possible? Are we the villains all along?
If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant friend?
Yes.
Then yes.
Oh, how we lament our debased animal ways. How can we make it up to you? And pure aloe vera. Shall we weave you a spell, slay you one of your enemies?
I do not see how that is necessary.
But we must perform a quest to absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of our plant friend.
I suppose you can bring me one ice cube. I water my aloe vera by placing an ice cube in the pot so that the water empties into the soil moisture more slowly.
An ice cube, fitting prize for the most noble of our plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations? Machinations? What is it? What even? Of the vile sun.
I'm not reading that word again because I can't get it.
Yes, well,
good luck. That's still not the voice. The Coven rush off to find Ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculus returns back to his plant, happy not to be a part of their mission anymore. For breaking this truce, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Nice. What's my boldness looking like? I need more. We're not done, not yet. Actually, I think we're getting kind of close to it. No! So what am I meant to do? That day, your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all of your minds. Ends up being a sensation on YouTube. I better get some bonus points for this because this wasted some of them. Your teacher gains +10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. You also gain +2 smarts. Hooray. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it. Oh, bro, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself, and it was really hard, you know? See, now I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising your brain, and in a way, the brain is also part of the body, too, you know? In sort of a 3-in-1, it's sort of a 3-in-1, because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and getting kicked off the sports team. That wasn't 3 things, or 1, but you still have some ideas. Books are like weights for your brain, and heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy weights. Let's brainstorm, by which I mean, yeah, that's not really his type of thing. From what I met Scott so far, he is your average jock, bro. But nice. Ooh, that makes total sense. Everyone always talks about how people who read books must be really smart. So if I bench press books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, "Do you even lift?" And I'll say, "Yeah, books." You know what? Good for you, Scott. And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Then I have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like papers for super smart people. Finally, a use for all the phone books that nobody uses anymore. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smart. Neither of those I needed. Would you look at that? Alright, I have the chance to get some more boldness before this is over. Liam and Damien, conversate with me. When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? For the last time, Damien, substantive change within the administrative system requires a mastery of the mechanicisms of bureaucracy.
What if we wrote death threats on really fancy paper?
Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my master of politic has caused me to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform.
I have no idea what he's saying. I just want cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring.
You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire a menu less pedestrian.
Sure. Either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to.
Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic. Why play with a single sprig of parsley, the essence of minimalism? Knives. Knives. That's Damien's thing. Knives. A bowl of knives, the essence of knives.
Now that's interesting.
Knife seems a bit didactic.
Well, let's see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives.
You don't know what didactic means, do you?
Nope, but I do know how funny it'll be to watch a bunch of nerds trying to finish a night bowl.
Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding daily knife eating contests. There are no winners, except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this. Nice. Okay. Let's try to go to the bathroom. Boldness is a thing we need to raise. Boom. That day you skipped class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms... My bad. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you totally gain +2 for boldness. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the WC. The creature is wrecking everything in a griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat is in high school bathrooms. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation.
Damien, I'm starting to think this maybe wasn't a good idea at all.
Damn, this thing is scary. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time.
Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin crazy. Let me make a note. B-R-I... Damien, is it brie cheese or brie cheese?
Not now. We need to do something about this griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey, you, come help us. We gotta calm this thing down. Comes a time in everyone's life where they need to deal with the wild griffin. This time is now for you. It's time to try the specific alternative. That's specific. Yeah, fucking hell. You need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is challenge it to a radical high battle. My boldness is like right there. He destroys you. The fucking griffin beats me in the rap battle? Luckily for you, it does so in a figurative sense by tearing you apart with its incredible rhymes. This is insane. I'm getting beat the fuck up by a griffin in a rap battle. Which is pretty impressive since the griffin is only capable of making loud griffin noises.
Look, Damien, it worked out, just like we planned. Someone challenged the griffin to a rap battle, tapping into its powerful dormant hip-hop battles.
Awesome. We're geniuses, Scott. Now we can be its managers and become rich. I always knew this ridiculous plan was foolproof. Mew, maybe next time you can do better than being musically steamrolled by our awesome hip-hop griffin. Lame ass. Whoa. You are not made for rapping. Fuck. You lose minus 2 fun and -1 boldness. I cannot afford to be losing these. I'm going outdoors. A day during recess, you start our half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him that you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Look at Juan in the background behind me. I mean, it's a little outline, but look at him. You notice Zoe is talking to Juan, the small magical Latino, the small magical Latino cat, and looking contemplative as fuck. This is even more contemplative than contemplative as heck. Wow, how creative. My bad. Little buddy, that sounds really difficult. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you don't get to join in the shenanigans the rest of us experience. Yeah, says Juan. Everyone seems to choose their words so carefully around everyone else, almost as if they're trying to guess exactly what the other person wants to hear. That nigga needs to mind his business. But people hardly talk to me at all. It's like they don't even see me. Juan, Sally, we don't see it. I totally get it, Juan. I used to feel the exact same way back when I was trapped in the malevolent totem. It wasn't until I became Zoe that I really felt like I was actually seen by the people. Did you know I've never been asked out on a date or to any dance? I'll never get asked to prom. Juan, I'm sure there's some way to make you a main love interest. And by that I mean someone people are mainly interested in to love and to take to prom. It totally is, and you know just the thing. Your mistreatment is outrageous, Juan. Let's band together with all the students who have been left out of the prom shenanigans. What if we get strangers to start drawing tons of pictures of you? Only the mask can push you into popularity. Oh yes, that's a fantastic idea. I can't believe you don't have fan art already. There's so much to work with. You stout cat-like build, your tiny festive arms, the fact that you are only ever at the center of a dance party and nowhere else. And I just love your fur. What color would you say that is? Oh, I don't know, Juan muses, smallly, magically, and Latinly. I think I'll leave that for others to decide. And hopefully they will. Zoe is thrilled at the prospects, and before you know it, pictures of Juan will be everywhere. Do you hear me? They will be everywhere. You all, no seriously, literally, you reading this, get to work on some amazing Juan, #Juan the SML cat, while Zoe gets to work on crushing you. And I get to work on giving you +2 and +2 charm and +1 fun. Hey, nice. Now I just need to work on not losing that. Damien. Walk up to see Damien closely expecting Zoe's body. Not like that, you pervert. What that mouth? First off, I read that in the wrong voice, and then the line. What that mouth do? Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it. Oh, that one is for eating whole live birds, and that one crushing up tiny little bird bones that the other mouths spit out. And what about the mouth over here? That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to the human ear. And what about this one? That one's for I don't actually know, but I don't think I ever noticed that mouth before. And I've had so many forms throughout the years: unknowable void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by a young cat girl, gelatinous monster. Show me the cat girl. Show me the cat girl. Show me the. Oh wait, the cat girl is the shopping lady. I'm tripping. I thought it was an actual cat girl. And now you get this sick new mouth that we got to get to decide a function for? We? I'm not just going to take suggestions. Actually, no, wait, that sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth. Time to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of these charismatic and dateable classmates. What about a scream puke mouth for all the times when screaming and puking alone just isn't enough? Maybe one day this mouth could become the Roger kissing mouth. Next time, Zoe. You're the next play. I got you, bro. Wait, you can do that? Well, the realm inside my mouth is an improbable nightmare dimension which bends to my every whim, so sure. But how? I've been trying for years, and the best I've been able to do is salivate while sounding vaguely upset. If I could scream, puke, I could finally express how I truly feel about child beauty pageants. Just to be clear, you can't do it. This is my mouth, so I'm the one who can do the screaming and the puking. I know. That's something I'll just have to come to terms with, but do you think you could scream puke just one time for me? Is this a kink, Damien? Do we have something to talk about? I just want to know. Well, please. Fine, just help me out here. Give me something disgusting to think about. Toe fungus, hog lagoons, crony capitalism. Skrrk. Well, I think that was the perfect noise. I don't know how I came up with it. I just read scree and my mind immediately went like car brakes. That's quite the look. It's so beautiful. They should have sent a poet. What they do send is the crazy Martin the werebear janitor to clean up all the puke. Meanwhile, you and Damien grow a little closer. Nice. Call me sometime. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. The thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Gross. That's just gross. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD. Nice. It's not actually nice, guys. STDs are a serious problem going through the American community, and if can't be helped to avoid, you should aim to avoid them. This is your PSA during Keith's lifetime. You're welcome. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. It looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually 2 of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, you guys meet Vera, the snake chick. I dated her in one of these playthroughs. She was a lot of fun. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bobby having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire, and it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't in my hair, I would sell them to Thailand where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example, you could totally rock some bangs. Snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. I'm smart enough for that. Not no. How is this gonna affect me?
No. You misunderstand entirely. You see, they're working. They're just very, very bad at it. I mean, have you ever tried to teach a snake to orchestrate a cube? It's like herding cats.
Except instead of cats, they're snakes, and instead of hurting them, you're teaching them how to undermine a sovereign government.
And so instead of sowing the seeds of dissent through a calculated disinformation campaign, stupid things end up arguing about what empire means. I've had it. Pharaoh takes her comb and starts violently beating all the snakes. Nice. You're pretty sure that's not how a comb works, but you decide, damn it. You decide to split before she tries the same trick on you. You lose +2 charm, +1 bonus. I need that boldness. The day you skip class and just hang out in your bathroom because you respect no authority, as has been stated. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn, as has been stated. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom, as has been stated, you gain plus. Okay, so this is just a repeat of the first one since I've done this so many times. You notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmare she has used to form her face. It's adorable. Roger, hey, guess what? My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in the Weird Tales magazine. That's a cute fit, Zoe. It worked so far, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me. That sounds like a challenge. Who the fuck is this? Leonard, come on. Why do you always have to slide into my DM's delighted moods? Because I must shed my light on injustice wherever it arises. What about world hunger, global warming, income inequality, human trafficking? You didn't let me finish. I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises in the world of fandom specifically. Oh, cool. It is not cool, Zoe. It is not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now. I mean, look at you. You got it all. You're purple, you're allegedly a woman, you come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. But it's all shallow marketing stunt, and what's worse is distracting from the real injustice about the liberal media is too scared to discuss. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about some of us? How are we supposed to get recognized? I was to entertain all the BS you just said. I say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society. Oh, is this like the all lives matter versus Black Lives Matter type conversation? You have my attention. You guys can't see it, but I'm folding my hands and pushing up my glasses. Hello to the layperson. I hate to inform you, but we're almost at prom, the end of the game. Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art. Perhaps you have a voice. No, that's the wrong voice. Perhaps you have a point. Oh no, wait, I forgot you were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. This guy's just a Twitter user. This is just what people on Twitter do. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me. This is exactly what people on Twitter do. Like this is like the type of idiot white people I have to deal with on Twitter. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on Twitch, and if I get banned, well then I'd like to say that I didn't say anything wrong. You guys can't see it, but I'm preaching my heart out to the camera right now. I didn't say anything wrong. In fact, everything I said was right.
Looks like there's only one way to solve this. You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense. For years, I've possessed the gem of Geraldo, a powerful autocap capable reason for it. Why not race rental? Crap. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Yes. Okay. You were saving the wrong voice. This is just the narrator. You were saving the gem of Gerudo to resurrect your family in case they all died tragically for some reason, but this seems just as important. Joke's on you, this character doesn't have any family. You reach into the nether realm and summon Velasquez, Goya, Picasso, and El Greco, four of the greatest visual artists of all time. Oh, hey, I recognize some of those guys. Picasso helped me design my layer of mental anguish, along with MC Escher and David Lynch. Hey, Zoe, says Pablo Picasso. Long time no see. I heard you have some art for us to look at. Wrong. We have one piece of art, mine, and one piece of trash, hers. Here they are. It says El Greco, furrowing his brow at the paintings. What sort of art is this? You seem to have placed numerous titillating images inside of tiny boxes. I do not know quite what to make of this, says Goya, holding up Leonard's piece. But even to my untrained eye, this one appears to be what we refer to in the art business as a complete turd. That's bullshit. I don't even know what I'm looking at either, says Picasso. But I like how you put everything into little squares. I have a thing about shapes. Personally, says Velasquez, this is more like a whisper. Personally, says Velasquez, I find Zoe's piece pleasantly reminiscent of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Return, mediated by hints of magical girl manga and the unbeatable Squirrel Girl, all of which are influenced by my own work, as you can clearly see in my famous painting Las Meninas. I might be pronouncing that wrong, and if so, excuse me. I am uncultured. Fuck! Leonard tries to post angrily about how these four dead artists are part of the liberal establishment, but it doesn't work because you don't have social media. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts from hanging out with famous dead painters. Nice. Call me sometime. Alright. Last Damien. When you arrive at your chosen table, the calculator is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. Calculator, you stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy bar? What? No, the vending machine. I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine and cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hand up the old vending chute. Friend Damien, desist. That is a gross violation. A vending machine chute is like your organic butthole. I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm gonna get it. Wow, Damien? I'm holding my hands up in like protest. Damien? Well, I know some niggas like watching this, they're gonna be like, hey, he just like me for real. No, that's not okay. Uh-oh. Maybe you can say something to defuse the situation. Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did. Calm down, calculator. There are plenty good reasons to put your hand in a butthole. Damien's just giving the vending machine a prostate exam. I hate to say it, but seeing as how I'm trying to screw Damien, I'm gonna have to go with the prostate exam option. I don't make the rules. Inconsistency detected. Vending machines do not have prostates. Yeah, obviously. That's why I'm giving it a prostate exam. If I find a prostate in there, I know there's something seriously wrong with this vending machine. Inconsistency resolved. Carry on. Fuck yeah, time to grab as many candy bars as I can while I'm here. Also, some cigarettes. You've still got plenty of time left in the period to enjoy Damien's spoils with him and to wonder why your school's vending machine carries cigarettes. Alright, last night, before prom, where do we want to go? I'm thinking I'm going to go to the, let's go to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You see lots of people with the sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain plus 10. Oh no, that's 100,000. 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only plus 2 money. Nice. Real estate. That is what we call stocks. That is not what you call stocks, people. Do not listen to what I say on this stream. I like only when I speak like this am I actually giving you actual information. That is not how stocks work at all. Well, partially. It's partially how stocks work. But do not go off of what a dating sim says stocks are, or what I say stocks are, because I don't know shit about shit. Now let's get back to the game. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. I thought he was about to say my face because I was playing this game with my friend yesterday, and he proceeded to fight them. Damien proceeded to fight my friend, and I could do nothing but get rejected by Damien, so... Hey, asshole, go to hell. Like, literally. My house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kinda gotta damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out? I think I'm already lit. I don't got the charm for that. I'll run over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower. Oh yeah, the old nuns under a lawnmower prank? Classic. Let me know if you need to borrow my lawnmower. If it's got monster truck wheels and a grenade launcher. These days you can never be too careful when you're mowing down nuns. You know, they're starting to carry nunchucks. That's wow. Would you look at that? Nunchucks. Because they're nuns, you guys. What is the world coming to? With the help of Damien's nun mower, you're able to give a whole convent of nuns, even if they are all black belts in nunjutsu. Nunjutsu. It gets worse. It sadly gets worse. This game is nothing if not corny. You gain +2 fun and +1 money. Nice. From the collection plate. Oh, I stole the church's money. I will drink to that. That's something I will happily do. I'll do that again. Like if I could go back in time and redo that, I will happily steal from the church. No hesitation. All right. As we're going to ask out Damien. This is what this run has all been leading up to. We are going to be asking Damien to be our +1 to prom. If he declines, then I will sadly be shooting up my laptop. This will be the second time I get rejected by Damien if he declines. If he declines, then yeah, I will have no choice but to break my laptop in half. Ask Damien to prom? Yes. Come on, baby. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? You dumb fuck. It's a fucking great idea. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom? I don't know, buddy. With that smile, I'm regretting my life choices. Prom night. I gotta send this to Sonny. 1 second. I have to take a picture of this and send it to my friend. And snap. Nice. All right. Yeah, prom was a crazy intense night. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fistfights, for which Damien punched him, starting yet another fistfight. You joined in and fought him back to back. It was super sexy, choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink. Let's go! Let's go! Another. I win. I just can't help but win. I can't do anything but win. I just do nothing but win. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. No matter what. Well, that's the end of the game. Roger, most likely to make Pluto a planet again. You damn straight. Actually, not after that. Make it a Rick and Morty episode. Damien, bested violence. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our life. Who the fuck is this guy? You guys see this guy in the bottom left corner with the trees and the twigs? Who the fuck is that? That's... After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives. That's the little fucker in the bottom right corner. Falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue Machine called his product the refined marriage between macabre and chic. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca. I can't read, you guys. Like I don't speak. I just project my thoughts, and you guys seem to pick them up. Lucky me. Now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. If Polly was my spirit animal, I'd be very down bad. I'd be highly down bad. I'm looking directly into the camera while saying, I'm not gonna turn my camera on because my camera quality is shit on this laptop, but I'm telling you, I'm letting you know, I'd be very down bad. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by a mer kingdom. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom night might have ended then, but there was plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we're young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. There's music for this section. Oh shit, there's new Polaroids. For this is the DLC. Not yesterday. The day before yesterday, I think it was, or maybe it was just yesterday. I believe yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Wednesday. I didn't have school. Yesterday I played the base game. Tomorrow I will play the second game. This is the DLC. Like, this is the add-on, the second turn. Tomorrow I'll play the second game, which is Monster Camp. With it's still the same player characters, but a few different love interests. So yeah, I'll show you guys that tomorrow. After this, what you call it? I'm gonna go to the home screen, and we're gonna see what pictures I got. Whenever this is over. Whenever this is over. These are some new Polaroids, so I didn't see these the last time I played. His shirt said Pikachu. Yes, you are right. I am down bad, and I will always be down bad for Polly, for Vera, for most of this cast, really. I would not hesitate to yeah, you're right. I'm down bad, and I am also down to to do whatever. I'm down for whatever. What did what's his name say? I'm boy 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 say all I'm saying. I think I'm gonna draw. I think I'm gonna draw a monster Sona. I planned on doing like an invisible character. Hey, I'm ready to experiment with you. I'm out of the experimenting stage. I know what I'm into. A shop now has a paper map so vintage. You unlocked 8 new images. Let's look at those images, shall we? And after that, I'll end the stream. So we have the variation. This is what Sonny would have looked like if she went to prom with Damien. But she was trying to go to prom with Vera. What else? We got some new Polaroids. I'm ready to experiment with you. I just read that. This was my favorite. This is my favorite Polaroid. This is when I got the when I took Vera to prom, and this brings me peace. I sadly am. You know what? I'm not gonna say that on sir. We have some more art. Probably concept art. Yep, concept art. That's Liam. Okay, got it. He used to have a mustache? Gross. Last photo with the new students. Concept art for Leonard and Dahlia. What is he supposed to be like? Squirrel? He's like a duck, but he has a shell. That's Squirtle, right? No, it's not Squirtle. I'm thinking like Psyduck, but with a Squirtle shell. That's all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. Like I said, tomorrow probably tomorrow, I will play. You guys see it. You guys can see it right here. Monster Prom 2, also known as Monster Camp. So yeah, come check that out. Other than that, that will be the end of this stream. Doop, doop, doop. Bye, everyone.